Hello, RoahmMythril here once again, and it's time to start up a new project. And, it's going to be quite the undertaking. Yeah, that makes it pretty obvious what we're doing here if you didn't see the title. In the year 20XDX, at Light Labs, the center of advanced robotics, the Light family is taking a much-needed break. It feels like it's been too long since we've had time to relax like this. I know, right? It's always one crazy thing after another here. Now we can finally watch those Boyorns in Love episodes we've been stockpiling. Hey, wait a minute before starting. I'm still cleaning the back closet. I guess we'll flick through channels while we wait then. Hi there, Rush Virus. Huh? What's this? That sounds like an amazing challenge, Mr. Will. I'm looking forward to watching everyone duke it out for the title. Please, call me Ernest, and I'm sure it'll be a wonderful time for all. Haha, I like your confidence. I understand you have a trailer for us today. Of course, of course. Let's jump into it, shall we? Subtle. At long last, announcing the worldwide 6th sponsored robot tournament. Coming soon to your TVs in the world's stadiums. A fierce competition between the world's strongest robots, as they challenge the most advanced simulations yet. Contestants will face 15 grueling gauntlets that put their skills to the test and reach for the ranks that give them entry into the dazzling Ernest Stadium. Only one will come out on top with the current prize of 40 million zenny and eternal recognition of being the strongest robot in the world. With an illustrious cast of contestants, this is sure to be the event of the century. The tournament is still open for entrance. For a small fee, be sure to tune in. Was that Albert? What in the world? Huh? Why was I in that commercial? I didn't know about this. I'm going to have to enter this, aren't I? Finally, at long last, everything is as I designed it. Soon, all the world shall tremble before the diabolical confections of my plans. Not even that blue pest will be able to stop me. Nothing shall surpass my evil. Mwahaha! May have been just a little bit broken by the castle with the disguised Groucho glasses on it. But anyway, welcome to Make a Good Mega Man Level 3, otherwise known as Magmammal 3, as I abbreviate them. So, yeah. We've got game start, options, leaderboard, exit. So, let's get into it. Okay, so we have save files here, very nice. Alright then. So many interviews and autographs. I'm late to the opening ceremony, but I didn't want to turn anyone down. I didn't even get this much attention during the last 2 festivals, and those were in my honor. Ah, you made it. We've been saving a spot for you. Thanks. Have I missed anything? You missed Otto putting our luggage on a Technodon instead of the hotel cart, and you know how fast robot dinosaurs are. Oh, I think it's starting. Ah, welcome. Thank you all for coming. I'll make this orientation quick. I don't want to waste too much of your time. Haha. I'd like to officially welcome you all to the worldwide 6th sponsored robot tournament. I'm truly blown away by how many of you have shown up. It's sure to be an unforgettable event. The tournament will happen in 2 phases. If there's one thing I love, it's a 2-phase challenge. Phase 1, the Gauntlets. 15 tiers of simulations, 15 shiny badges called ranks to collect. Clear enough simulations, and you can face the tier boss for a rank. Get all 15 ranks, and you move on to Phase 2, the finals. We'll celebrate the finalists before sending them into the final gauntlet, Ernest Stadium. Competitors who clear all the simulations will go head-to-head until only one, the winner, remains. Of course, you can give up any time, but why would you with so much fame and fortune on the line? But enough blathering. If you need to know anything else, ask at the front desk of this fine hotel. Please, do give them their tournament passes. Got a tournament pass. Proof that you are a participant in the worldwide sponsored robot tournament, made with recycled materials. Someone crossed out 5th and wrote 6th above it. Thanks. So it's just another round of simulations? This should be a piece of cake for you, Mega Buddy. How many times have you done something like this by now? I guess you're right, but I've never been competing against other people like this before. At least, not in this kind of context. Yeah! And you are? Did you just sniff me? The scent. It's really you. Even after all these years, I can never forget that scent. Excuse me? Ah, apologies. We've never met directly. My name is Hunter Woman, expert marksman. I was a participant in the first annual robot tournament. I had seen you from afar, but as you know, that whole event turned out to be a disaster. All these years, though, and I could never forget that scent, the one prey that escaped my grasp. Oh, how my gears creak and tremble at this opportunity, seeing you slay beast after beast on live TV. You'll surely be a worthy quarry, Mega Man. I look forward to the chance to bite into you. Please, survive until the finals. I hope to see you there. Alrighty. Don't like her. Just something about that phrase with that portrait. Hey, she doesn't seem like a bad person. She's just passionate, I can tell. Like you're a good judge of character. Now, Roll. These robot tournaments tend to draw in all kinds of robots from different places. That diversity is what makes them special, right? Everyone is different. Still, I can't rest easy with Wily around. It's clearly not Wily. It's Ernest Will. It's perfectly okay. I'm wishing you luck, Rock. We'll be in the hotel if you need us. And don't be afraid to take a break if you need it. Whew, okay. At least I'm not fighting to preserve the very fabric of reality this time. No reason to worry. Okay. What's up with that guy? Okay. So where to now? I see a bus stop over there, but maybe I should check out the hotel before I go anywhere else. Well, alright. So let's see here. Okay, controls are more or less what I would expect, and we have weapon switch. What do we got? Oh. Okay, so shift lets you quickly use tanks. That's interesting. Okay, that's an optional slide button. Is there a way to bring up an actual menu? There we go. Oh! We get Spark Chaser! I always wanted that to have more time to play around with it in the game it came from. Spark Chaser's just really fun. Laser Trident, Water Shield, Tornado Blow, Thunder Beam, M Shockwave. Oh wait, I think I remember in early planning for this, I had seen the list of weapons. I think this is a reference to one of the Marvel vs. Capcom games, and it's like somehow Mega Man copies a weapon from Magneto or something. I'm admittedly not as familiar with those games. Ice Wall, Break Dash, Rush Coil, Rush Jet, Rush Bike, and Magnet Beam. Okay. Nice. So let's see what we have in here. Welcome, welcome. It's nice to meet you, competitor, whom I definitely haven't been trying to kill for years. Good of you to show up, Mega Man. Did that TV spot get your attention? I'm glad something worked. I was annoyed when you didn't call into my radio show or comment on my blog post. Now off to the gauntlets with you. Tourney participant, whose name I've already forgotten. We'll talk later. Okay. Tango is still sleeping. Seriously, how long does a robot cat need to nap for? Hi there, Gamma. Iota. As a Worldwide 6-sponsored robot tournament official, I say greetings, player. Do you have any questions? And by that, I mean certain meta questions, if you get what I'm saying. Okay. So I guess this is just talking about what the overall deal is here, about, like it says, the judges at the levels, where to start. So just background information. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sure we'll talk again once you realize you missed something for 100% completion. Fan. I'm Fan, an ordinary robot with an extraordinary job. I'm your concierge. It is an honor to assist you. Oh yeah, isn't Fan from that... It was never released here, but it was some sort of Mega Man strategy game where all the Robot Masters were based on the Zodiac, I think. I can provide restaurant recommendations, drunken boxing lessons, but my main function today is that of Lore Master. To appreciate the present, we must understand the past. May I offer a refresher on the events leading up till now? Okay, so this is just summarizing the previous games. I have been asked why I haven't played Episode 0, 24-hour, or 48-hour. I'm not sure I even knew Chapter Pepsi was a thing. Honestly, main reason is just I have so many projects I'm already trying to work on for the channel, and the other Mag Mammal projects, the mainline ones, have already been so big, I don't actually know how big any of these are. I don't know, maybe there's something I might consider at some point. We'll see. Oh, I accidentally selected one. This is what I know, and more than you need to know. According to a legend, Zero beat up a beverage mascot. Fair enough. Princess. This tournament is a cakewalk. I've already completed all the tiers. I even went above and beyond and collected 20 ranks. Do you happen to know Gary Oak? Instead of just 15. They should just declare me the winner already. There's no way anyone is catching up. Ready to get started? For now, you're really only competing against yourself. Don't let anyone pressure you into rushing. Weapon tutorials and shopping are on the second floor. Roll is in the hotel room. She might have something for you. See the front desk for general information. Outside you can catch a bus that goes to the casino and gauntlets. I'll monitor your progress from here so I can keep an eye on Ernest, but do check in with me periodically. Good luck. Fair enough. Motion sickness man. A word of warning before you go to the gauntlets. Some of the simulations might make you queasy. Flashing and shaking, eye strain and headaches. I'm feeling sick just thinking about it all. The worst offenders are skippable. You'll see me in the skip room if the simulation was deemed a likely health hazard. What's a skip room? There's a room on the second floor with that info and more. You should go there before you leave. Also, take a moment to check your options menu if you have one. See Auto Skip Room under the MISC section. Alright, so at the very least we have a warning if there's going to be something like that. I will still I will still play those stages, but there will be a warning if it might be a bit upsetting for some viewers, I suppose. It's silent. Squawk. It's quiet. Squawk. Go buy E-Tanks. Go in the simulations. It looks like Reggae is trying to make as much noise as possible to liven up this early part of the tournament. This tournament's got me real excited, and I'm rooting for you, buddy, like I always have. By the way, this hotel is awesome. I mean, check out these vending machines. This is top of the line. Okay, so we can buy different kinds of tanks there. Nice to know. Tweet. There you are, Beat. I was afraid we'd have a repeat of that cruise ship. Nothing's gonna stop me from exploring this time. Valet Joe. Halt! The Victor Heights Bar and Buffet is closed for cleaning. It should reopen by the time you return from your first tier. Before you leave, please be sure to check in at the front desk. I'll be deeply upset if you leave here without a room key. No, not your room key. We'd go bankrupt if we gave every guest room a door lock. You can bar the door with furniture like everyone else. Okay. So, is there something I actually need at the front desk? Anything else I should know, maybe? Well, this has an asterisk on it. Why not ask them yourself? They're in a room on the second floor of this hotel. Here's the key. I imagine they'll be glad to get some fresh air after being stuck there for 5 years. Yeah... Judging from Mag 3, there were a lot of complications, and I honestly feel for the people who were working on this. Got a phased key. A strange key for a strange door at the hotel, given to you by Iota. It's kind of hard to hold. It keeps phasing through wherever it is you keep these items. That would be an issue. Okay. Let's check out the plaza. Welcome to the plaza floor of the Victor Heights Hotel. Normally, this is where you'd probably find our world-renowned snack bar, but we're running a public event here. So we're providing some additional venues for the tournament contestants. Look around and check them out. Whew, I've been really busy. I've been to a lot of festivals, and I have a good sense of what makes them work, so I got hired as a consultant. Funny thing is, I've never actually spoken with Mr. Will directly. In fact, one time I saw him in the lobby, and I was going to ask a question, but he suddenly ran off. I didn't think he looked kind of familiar, though. Oh wait, I just realized who he reminds me of. Groucho Marx. Costumes. Hi there, Plague Knight. Yeah, I know the costumes that were outside the shop in the last one, they were various references. I'm not sure what this one is referring to. Returning Gunner Joe. With this chair, I can see over the crowds. Nothing's gonna block my view of the tournament now. Except this hotel. This floor doesn't even have any windows. Really didn't pick the best spot to sit. Why, if it isn't Mega Man? I should have expected you would turn up sooner rather than later. Oh, hi. I don't think we've met. I'm Makerman, creator extraordinaire. I've been hired as a vendor for this tournament. And I've ended up taking quite an interest in costumes. I can 3D print a wide variety of things, but the demand for quality costumes is higher than ever now. It's charming being able to change how you look for even a brief moment. It's like a look into a new world. I'm programming new costume patterns all the time, so check back often. Interested in taking a look? Do we start with anything? Okay, so we do start with Proto Man, Base, and Roll, it looks like. Okay, allows you to add custom costumes via the costumes folder, but I need 200 for that. Okay, these don't have a price listing on them. Alright, fair enough. So, I guess I can't actually use custom costumes just yet, but Neo has provided me with a few, so we'll probably see those later on. Right now, we'll stick with Mega Man. Na 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 na, super fighting robot, na 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 na, me me me. Cute. I like it. Do you mind? I'm trying to take a bath in here. I can hear some faint sounds of construction. Maybe I should come back later. Fair enough. Doesn't seem to be anything I can do up there. Ha ha ha! Hey there! Just past here is a training facility. I and some others have set up for the tournament contestants. You got your special weapons as usual, right, Mega Man? I bet you we've got some useful lessons for you. Unfortunately, we ran out of budget, so there's no reward for this. But isn't learning more ways to blow stuff up its own reward? Fair enough. The thing from the mall. Hey, listen, stats drop here. Okay, so just various game stats, nice to know. Nice remix of the shop music from Battle Network. Nice. Miss Quiz. Oh no! Who called Miss Quiz? Who called Miss Quiz? It's okay to say, it's okay to play. Hey, hey, ho ho, quiz power, it's time to go. Someone call for Miss Quiz? Dare you challenge my latest quiz game, mere mortal? If you can answer all 5 of my questions correctly, a fabulous prize awaits you. Probably not gonna know any of this just yet, because I assume it'll have to deal with the game itself. Alright, here we go. Now we'll see how much you know. Question 1. How many numbered tiers are there in this tournament? Well, from what we were told, 15. Not bad for a mere mortal. Question 2. Which of these isn't covered in the weapon tutorials for this tournament? Okay, Magnetic Shockwave must be the Marvel one. Hyper Beam is a Pokemon move. Not bad for a mere mortal. Question 3. What's the name of the person who's running this tournament? Ernest Will, Ernest Evans, Ernest Borgnine, Ernest P. Worrell, Ernest Importance of Being. Ernest Will. You started the tournament with 1 upgrade already. Which one is it? The Thagomizer. Okay. I would assume Energy Balancer? Final question. How many points of damage does your charge shot do usually? That is a good question. How much does it usually do? Is it just 3? Okay. I've got something for you. Feast your eyes on this fabulous prize. Got a morale booster. Treasured amulet that lets you see the better side of life. Hold up to look upwards towards a brighter future. If you're feeling down, this'll flip your frown. Try it out. You might have won against Miss Quiz, but there are others in the biz. Hey, hey, ho, ho. You should see the casino later. Or so my mom says. Okay, so that actually worked out. And yes, I can look up now. Greetings. Mick Galbani here, occasionally a content creator, but mostly a very frequent fangame beta tester. Oh, is this the judge room? Probably played some of my levels by now. I've been involved in MagMammal for a very long time. As a judge, my preference remains tight level design first, but I also adore creative concepts and strong aesthetics. I'm not the easiest pineapple to wow, but it's hard to get my goat too. I hope you enjoy everyone's hard work. Oh, Antigraph. Shinryu. Hi, I'm a long-time content creator in the Mega Man fangame scene, and I designed the top levels of MagMammal 2 and 48-Hour Mammal. Not even sure how I'd pronounce those ones. But the top levels aren't the only good levels. Go out there and find your favorite. There's a lot of stellar choices. As for me, I favor levels that keep things interesting with good gimmick use without being excessive or frustrating. That said, and regardless of any given score, I'm genuinely happy I got to experience all of them and be a part of this project. Patchy. Just an ordinary person who enjoys a level that players of all skill levels can approach. I was mostly a lurker in the Mega Man community, and then MagMammal 2 came along. I submitted a level. It was bad. But I gained a lot of insights about level design, proper gimmick introductions, good difficulty curve. Now I'm one of the judges for this level design contest thingy about you, the silly blue shooty robot man. A-Spark. Watch it, folks. A-Spark in here. You probably know me as that flamboyant furry who keeps being thrown into these weird Mega Man things for some reason. While I love good boss fights, the stages need to be up to snuff too. Give me something solid and well thought out. A wow factor won't hurt, and I always appreciate something creative, but solid stage design trumps that every time. Loyana. Me, I'm not a judge. Think of me as A-Spark's right hand, or hands as it were. A-Spark had wrist issues throughout the judging process. When things got too bad, I served as a proxy player. The other judges approved this. A-Spark and I are similar as gamers, and we've collaborated on fan games before. We sat together IRL. I played, A-Spark formed opinions. I had no part of scoring or reviewing, I assure you. Yeah, it sounded pretty rough for A-Spark. I definitely hope things improved. Oh, those actually were tanks I could grab. Patchy? Every time I find a quiet place to read, some judges show up and ruin everything. I drop my book in the trash, but no matter how much I dig, all I can find are these tanks. It's been 5 years. No level assigned. No cleared levels available. Okay, so is this just I can access any level from here if I've played it or something, rather than having to track it down? Shwarmworm. This teleporter, you can use it to replay any level you've already beaten. Neat, ain't it? Nice. Flashman85. 4 text boxes? That's all I get? Sheesh. You better not waste them on some fluffy introduction. I'm a colorblind minor internet celebrity, TM, known for videos, writing, and fan games. I've played a lot of Mega Man. At this point, I'd rather see creative levels that are rough around the edges than polished levels that don't try anything new. Any difficulty is fine if the challenges are thoughtful and fair. If I'm better for playing your level, I'm happy. Whew, really had to curb my verbosity there. Think about how much more I could have said with 5 text boxes. This console contains details about key concepts and characters that may be unfamiliar to some players. Read something? Okay, so skip room info, yeah. They mentioned the possible importance of this. A skip teleporter was added to the first screen of any level the judges felt was unreasonable for the average player. The teleporter goes to a skip room where you can get the level's main collectibles without replaying the level. This time there are NPCs who explain why. In the options menu, you can choose whether to automatically start in the skip room when entering a skippable level. See Auto Skip Room under MISC. Feel free to use skip rooms immediately or after trying a level and deciding you can't or won't keep going. There's no penalty for skipping. Okay, so the risk there, I guess, is if I don't visit the skip room, I don't know if Motion Sickness Man is there as a warning. Not quite sure how I'll handle that. Okay, hotel room. Hey, if you find any gacha capsules, let me know. I'm starting a plushie collection, and I'd be happy to trade. How do plushies work? They sit around and look cute. Sheesh, not everything has special mechanics. Anyway, let me explain the special mechanics. Rarely, enemies drop a shiny orb when defeated. That's a capsule. Capsules contain plushies. You can decorate this room with them, or take them with you on adventures. I'll stash your plushies under the med in the corner of the room. If you get duplicates, we can trade. Resist the urge to grind for capsules. It's a long tournament, and you might even find some outside of combat. Fair enough. $555. Oh boy. Alrighty. Yeah, we're gonna be at this a while. Nice Mega Man plush there. So I guess that's the main points of interest here. Plum. Oh yeah, you're from Battle and Chase, right? This tournament has me pumped. We haven't had this active of a news cycle in a long time. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'd ask you for an interview, but I'm choosing to be polite here and assume that you're probably busy. This is my single olive branch that I'm giving to you. Diamond Man. I haven't decided who to cheer for in this tournament yet. I found myself most drawn, however, to entrants who are talented but crass and lacking in social skills. What you might call diamonds in the rough. Alright, fine. Dog it is. Lichman. What's this? No, this won't do. I only detect one soul here. Useless from my arcane scientific research. Why wouldn't I only have one, soul? And even that's debatable. Of course you have a soul. All mechanical life does. And what about the poor calculator souls? Why would you deny the calculators? No! Anyway, if you ever find yourself with more than one soul, well, for your sake, let's call it more than one player, if you will. Talk to me again. And the research can begin. Okay. Ah, another tournament. Another chance to test my mettle again. Oh, excuse me. You're fighting what? A rock? Did it provoke you? Hold on. I'm getting another call. An old man? What kind of deranged... I'll call you back. Hello? Whoa, stop screaming. Get a hold of yourself. What are you... A bottle of ketchup? How do people keep getting my number? I never should have installed a phone in my spear. You have problems, man. You there! Yes, you! Salutations, a pleasure to meet you. You may not know me yet, but I am a humble servant to the common good. For this, I wield a power most sacred. The power of public transportation! I mean, better than what I have where I live. As my true name is arduous to pronounce, you may simply call me Michael. As I cannot remain idly here any longer, I implore you to take this. Got a travel brochure. Pamphlet depicting the various tournament locations. It can be used to summon Michael and shows your progress in each area somehow. How handy. Should you be in need of my services, do not hesitate to summon me. Fair enough. The wheel. I'm going to explore the world. There are so many wondrous places to see. Come back later and I'll tell you all about my travels. Just want to see if there's anything else around here. I mean, honestly, we've been at this a while, just for the intro and looking around and meeting everyone. It's already been almost half an hour, so this honestly is probably going to be the video as it stands for now. And so we'll catch the bus next time and head out. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time when we actually start getting into playing some stages. Until then, fare thee well. This is gonna be an undertaking, isn't it? I knew what I was getting into.